Beneath the mesmerizing ocean waves, a creature of myth and wonder captivates our imagination like no other. In the depths where sunlight delicately caresses the swirling currents, an enchanting being resides, the mermaid, an embodiment of elegance and enchantment. Throughout folklore and mythology, the mermaid emerges as a legendary figure, possessing the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish. This exquisite half-human, half-fish hybrid has enraptured the minds of people throughout history, forever associated with mesmerizing beauty and irresistible allure. From her graceful neck adorned with cascading locks of hair to her deep, mysterious eyes that beckon with intrigue, the mermaid's upper body mirrors that of a captivating human female. As we journey downward, her upper body seamlessly merges into a fish-like tail, a magnificent creation adorned with vibrant scales reminiscent of the sea's diverse marine creatures. The tail takes on various shapes, often portrayed as long and sleek, tapering gracefully towards its end. Its textured fin splays into multiple luscious, flowing lobes, facilitating elegant swimming and navigating the ocean's depths. Yet, it's crucial to note that depictions of mermaids can vary across cultures and artistic interpretations, ensuring a captivating tapestry of diversity within this enchanting realm. While the general image we've just explored remains widely recognized, specific details may diverge depending on the source of inspiration. The origins of mermaid legends trace back to ancient times, where tales and depictions sprung forth across different cultures worldwide. One such early mythical creature resembling a mermaid is Atargatis, an Assyrian goddess. Fertility and protection flowed through her divine presence, for she was worshipped as a guardian deity of the city Hierapolis. One legend has it, Atargatis, consumed by sorrow, inadvertently took the life of a mortal shepherd whom she loved. Grief-stricken, she leaped into a lake, hoping to transform into a fish. However, her ethereal beauty hindered a complete metamorphosis, resulting in her half-woman, half-fish appearance. In Greek mythology, sirens were enchanting creatures who resided on rocky islands in the sea, known as Sirenum Scapulae. They make their first appearance in Homer's Odyssey. They are described as malevolent creatures, often associated with danger, temptation, and the perils of the sea. Known for their sweet, irresistible voices, sirens sing to hopeless passing sailors, luring them to their untimely demise. The earliest depictions of sirens described these creatures as half-woman, half-bird hybrids, with the upper body of a beautiful woman and the lower body of a bird. However, depictions of sirens would later shift during the classical era, describing them to have features more similar to that of a mermaid's. While still on the topic of the enchanting realm of Greek mythology, mermen are another captivating array of half-human, half-fish beings also residing within the sea. Mermen are the male counterparts to their mesmerizing mermaid counterparts. Among these extraordinary figures, Triton, a merman often depicted as the son of Poseidon and Amphitrite. He is known as the messenger of the sea, heralding the arrival of his father or other important sea deities. Triton is often portrayed as a half-human, half-fish creature with the upper body of a muscular man and the lower body of a fish. In appearance, Triton is usually depicted with a bearded face, often with a conch shell in his hand, which he would blow to calm or stir the waves. The sound produced by the conch shell was said to be so powerful that it could be heard across vast distances, making Triton an unmistakable presence whenever he arrived. Triton's role as a messenger involved a variety of tasks. He would deliver messages between gods and sea creatures, as well as between the sea and the land. His appearances were often accompanied by great fanfare, with the blowing of the conch shell and the emergence of powerful waves or sea creatures heralding his arrival. According to some myths, Triton was also associated with the protection of sailors and sea travelers. He would use his conch shell to guide ships safely through treacherous waters, warning of impending storms or other dangers. Sailors would often invoke his name and seek his favor before embarking on their voyages, hoping for his protection and assistance. Within African folklore, mermaid-like entities emerge as water spirits known as mami wata, embodying beauty, fertility, and the power of water. Mami wata is a captivating and mythical figure often described as an African mermaid. She is revered in various regions of Africa, particularly in West, Central, and Southern Africa. Mami wata is believed to be a powerful water spirit or deity associated with water bodies such as rivers, lakes, and oceans. Her name, which translates to Mother Water or Mistress Water in various African languages, reflects her deep connection to water and her role as a guardian of its mysteries. The legends and stories surrounding Mami wata vary across different African cultures, but certain characteristics and motifs are commonly attributed to her. In artistic representations, Mami wata is often depicted as a beautiful and seductive woman with long flowing hair and a fish-like tail. She may also be portrayed with other elements such as a mirror, comb, or snake. These symbols signify her allure, femininity, and connection to both the earthly and spiritual realms. Mami wata is considered a deity of great wealth, prosperity, and fertility. She is associated with abundance, beauty, and sensuality, and is believed to bestow blessings upon her devotees. Mami wata is also considered a healer and a bringer of good fortune. Her devotees seek her assistance in various aspects of life, including love, marriage, childbirth, and financial success. It is believed that those who worship and honor Mami wata may be granted her favors and protection. In Slavic folklore, the Slavic version of mermaids are referred to as rusalki, or mavkas, and are believed to inhabit the rivers, lakes, and streams of Eastern Europe, captivating the imaginations of those who hear their tales. They are depicted as beautiful, alluring maidens with long, flowing hair and luminous, mesmerizing eyes. Similar to the Greek sirens, Slavic mermaids are often portrayed as vengeful and dangerous creatures, possessing an ethereal charm and an ability to sing captivating melodies that lure unsuspecting travelers to their watery domain. It is said that they were once human women who met tragic ends, usually by drowning or committing suicide in bodies of water. As a result, they are believed to haunt these waterways, seeking vengeance on those who cross their path. They are known to be particularly dangerous to young men, often seducing them with their enchanting songs and then dragging them beneath the water to their doom. In the realms of Asian folklore, the Ningyo of Japan is unlike the typical Western depiction of a mermaid as a beautiful half-human, half-fish creature. Instead, the Ningyo has a more complex and grotesque appearance. The term, Ningyo, translates to human fish, or merperson, in Japanese. It is often described as a giant hybrid creature with the head and torso of a human and the tail of a fish. It has a monkey-like mouth with small teeth similar to a fish's, a full head of hair with horns protruding out, scaly arms with clawed hands, and possesses a flute-like voice. In Japanese folklore, the Ningyo is perceived as a harbinger of misfortune, associated with storms, epidemics, and calamities. Legends depict it as an elusive and valuable creature, sought after for its ability to grant immortality when consumed, along with its delicious taste. However, many tales warn of dire consequences for those who capture or harm a Ningyo, and bringing about calamities and misfortune. In more modern times, it is said that even Christopher Columbus, the renowned Italian explorer, encountered mermaids during his expeditions. According to Columbus's journal entries and letters, during his fourth and final expedition in 1503, he claimed to have seen mermaids while sailing near the coast of what is now the Dominican Republic. In his journal entry dated January 9, 1493, he describes seeing 3 mermaids. It is important to note that Columbus was a man of his time, influenced by the prevailing beliefs and folklore of the era. Mermaids were a popular subject in European mythology and were often depicted as enchanting half-women, half-fish creatures. Many sailors firmly believed in their existence, considering them both a sign of good luck and a potential threat. These beliefs were fueled by sailors' longing for adventure, their isolation at sea for prolonged periods, and their inclination to interpret unusual sights through the lens of folklore and superstition. However, it is widely speculated that the creatures Columbus encountered were not actually mermaids but rather manatees, which are large, aquatic mammals inhabiting the coastal waters of the Caribbean. Manatees, with their plump bodies, blubbery appearance, and flipper-like arms, could easily be mistaken for mythical mermaids, particularly by weary sailors who had been at sea for extended periods. Columbus's misidentification of manatees as mermaids is not surprising when considering the limited knowledge and understanding of marine life during that era. The lack of accurate scientific documentation and the tendency to interpret unfamiliar sights through the lens of folklore contributed to such misconceptions. Beyond their status as creatures of myth and legend, mermaids bear profound symbolic meaning. They embody femininity, sensuality, and the untamed power of the ocean itself. Their allure represents an irresistible call to explore uncharted territories, evoking a deep sense of freedom and liberation from the constraints that bind us. Yet, they also serve as a warning, reminding us of the treacherous nature of the sea and the dangers lurking beneath its surface. But could mermaids be more than folklore? The field of cryptozoology has ignited debates and investigations into the existence of these mythical beings. Some claim to have personally witnessed mermaids, sharing alleged evidence and stories that push the boundaries of our knowledge. Nevertheless, it is crucial to note that scientific validation has yet to substantiate these claims, enveloping the existence of mermaids in an enduring shroud of mystery. Whether mermaids are myth or reality, they continue to inspire our imagination and deepen our appreciation for the ocean's wonders. Remember, our oceans are teeming with life, waiting to be explored and protected. Now, as the waves gracefully dance and the sun sets upon our expedition, may the legends and enchantment of mermaids forever remind us of the profound beauty and untamed mysteries that lie beneath the surface of our vast oceans. Please give a like if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe. And as always, stay curious and stay brave. Until next time.